Hey, so we are going live. I'm going to open this up on Facebook. I'm going to see if we have any comments here. All right, I think I can see it. Let's see. Oh, yay! So pretty. Okay, cool. Showing up. Let me get this all set for y'all. All righty. Cool. What's up? What's up? What's up? My name is Amanda Radiouf, and I am a business operations mentor and fractal COO. And I'm all about helping you create a profitable business that is beyond simple to run. And in today's Facebook Live / YouTube Live, I'm going to be talking about the one thing that might be missing when it comes to batching content with you and your team. So, chances are, if you're watching this, you have either a virtual assistant, you maybe have a copywriter, a social media manager, or a director of operations, somebody on your team that is helping you manage your business. And if you are in the coaching and course creator space, content is going to be one of the biggest beasts in the business, right? It's probably going to be the area that, plus serving your clients, is going to be the area that you spend the most time in building up your business. Especially if content marketing is the way that you sell people into your programs, if you use content marketing in your launches, if you use even content in your funnels, you're going to need content there as well. So, a lot of times when I'm working with clients, they typically come to me feeling overwhelmed. They feel overwhelmed with managing all the content that needs to go out on social media. They feel overwhelmed with managing all the content that needs to go out to their email list. They feel overwhelmed with reels. They feel overwhelmed with Facebook Lives. They feel like they're having to create fresh content everywhere and anywhere, and that they're kind of glued to social media all day. So I was on a masterclass inside of Delegate, and I was talking with some of my clients inside of that program, and it just inspired me to kind of go on live and kind of talk about this here. So one of the things that I see that is missing when it comes to batching out content with your team and really setting things up so that you got a good flow going on, it's organized, you're not having to micromanage team, you're not having to play orchestral director and trying to get everybody on the same page and hand over this graphic design for Instagram and hand it over to your VA who uploads it to you, is we want to play around with due dates. This is like one of the biggest pieces whenever you are first starting to batch content with your team, is playing around with due dates, especially in that first batch. So a lot of times when people are creating batches for social media, they're not giving themselves enough wiggle room for the inevitable, for life to happen, for spaciousness, for if you needed to take a break, if somebody was calling out for vacation, if like so many different reasons why you might not hit a batch due date. And so, in an ideal world, 3 weeks is the golden number. 3 weeks is the golden number to get a really good first batch of content out there and to start working ahead of what goes out on social media. If how things are running with your team, if it feels like you put out a piece of content or you write up a quick Facebook post and then you hand it over to your OBM or you hand it over to your COO and then they have to like update it and tweak it and review it before it goes out on social media, and you guys are doing that daily, that's like a recipe for burnout. And that makes it really hard to stay on top of the social media content machine, right? But if you do the 3 weeks method, it's going to give you that nice spaciousness to like get ahead. And if you're saying, we can't just stop posting on social media for 3 weeks, like what would happen, right? If we just stopped posting on social media for 3 weeks? Well, you could always repurpose past content. So say like as you guys are creating that first batch, what if you were to repurpose like the content from a month ago? What if you were to repurpose the content from 3 months ago and just change out some of the dates and change out the CTA on it or remove a CTA on it and just let that be the content that goes out for that 3 weeks. Just let it be the content that goes out. During that 3 weeks, then you can create this new fresh batch of content. So maybe you create a week's worth of content and get it thumbs up, get it ready to go. And then you could put that in your content bank and using the microphone method, now that you have that 1 week of original content, now you can like microphone and share this type of content and repurpose it in all different ways across all your channels. And when we use the 3 week method, we could use 1 week to create that 1 week batch. We could use 1 week to approve that 1 week batch. So if you have a CEO or COO that's approving the content, give them at least a week to approve it. And then you have the content scheduled for that third week. So it's a 3 week window, it's a 3 week flow. And then you restart the batch. So now you're always working ahead and you're ahead of what's going out on social media without feeling pressured, without feeling overwhelmed, without feeling like you're down to the wire every single week when it comes to social media. Like one of the things I hear the most with clients is, especially if they're doing a lot of approvals and feedback with team when it comes to their content, they're reviewing like launch emails and such, is it feels like by the time the Google Doc lands in their review to review it and to copy edit, there's just not enough time for them to turn it around, right? So the launch is starting on Monday and they got the emails on Friday. So now they're like working through the weekend to try and like review all those emails and then quickly send it out on Monday to have them all scheduled. You want to make sure you at least have like this buffer so that you're not hustling and like stressed out and overwhelmed as you're going through your business. So that is the one thing that's typically missing when it comes to creating a batch of content with your team is being really aware around due dates and to have like that 3 week rule when it comes to creating that first batch. If you decide to get into the batching flow and you decide, let's start batching out content and getting ahead, is that 3 week rule, because that's going to help you project manage it more easily and it's going to help you to feel more relaxed in your content. And if you're listening to this and you're like, I want more, like I would love to have like a content department that is so simple, super easy to run with team, and that you feel so much more relaxed, like you're able to have way more time freedom. It doesn't feel like you're glued to social media all day. Then you're going to want to check out the microphone method. So the microphone method is a 90-minute masterclass with Q&A that I am hosting on April 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern. There will be a replay, and it is designed to help you create a content management system that you can run all your social media channels, your email from one post per day, and be able to get out of micromanaging team, get out of being glued to Slack all day, get out of being glued to Telegram all day, and be able to just be in your creative flow, right? If you think of your social media and your content as art, if it is poetry to you, if it is something that is this creative outlet for you, it helps you to get that inspiration back as you are creating content and get you out of like manually uploading everything yourself. So this is a super, super powerful methodology. It's a method that I only really taught within my high ticket offers and group programs. So if this is something you're looking to add into your business, I highly suggest signing up for the 90-minute masterclass, because it's going to be, one, so good. And then two, there's going to be hot seat coaching so you can get your questions answered. Literally, we can take one of your pieces of content that you already created and repurpose it across all your channels, turn it into this like audience client attracting machine for you. So if this is something that you're interested in, I drop the links to it in the comments below. So there is a general admission and then there's VIP admission. General admission and VIP admission early bird rates are going to be expiring within the next 24 hours. So if you are wanting to join at the early bird rate, you're going to want to sign up now because these rates are going to be increasing in the next 24 hours. So general admission comes with the 90-minute masterclass, a Q&A, lifetime access to the replay, and it comes with 2 bonus content management templates to make the system super easy. You could literally hire a VA off the street to run the system for you and have way more time freedom in your business. And then the VIP admission comes with 30 days of comes with everything included in general admission, but also comes with 30 days of private Telegram coaching support with me. So you can get your questions privately answered. You could drop any tasks that you want to assign to your VA in the chat, and I'll give you custom feedback on it. You can even drop reels or special carousel posts or posts that you see on social media that you really like and you want to start implementing in your business right now with your VA, but you're not sure how to delegate it to them. You can even drop that in the Telegram chat as well. And we'll create like a little SOP to hand over to your VA so that they can run the system with you. So if that excites you, the links are in the comments below, and I'm sending you all lots and lots of love. I'm going to open up Facebook to see if there's any comments. Let's see. And I think we're good. Alrighty. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and